Welcome back to Bears News. Fan Report, Monsters of the Midway. Hold on to your helmets, because what just went down in Halas Hall is sending shockwaves through the NFL, and we're breaking it all down for you first. On Monday, the Chicago Bears made a move so under the radar it almost slipped by unnoticed, until now. They've officially signed defensive back Jeremiah Walker to fill a fresh roster spot opened up by punter Tory Taylor's international exemption. But don't be fooled. This transaction could be the sleeper shakeup that changes Chicago's defensive blueprint in 2025. First things first, Tory Taylor, the Aussie punting phenom the Bears drafted in the 4th round last year, earned an international roster exemption after a solid rookie campaign. Taylor's net punt average of 41.2 yards kept Chicago's opponents pinned deep time and again, and the team rewarded him by carving out his very own roster slot. That spot didn't sit vacant for long. Enter Jeremiah Walker, a nimble, ball-hawking defensive back whose college credentials at Stephen F. Austin are impossible to ignore. 151 tackles, 4 interceptions, and a playmaker's instinct that had NFL scouts buzzing at his rookie minicamp breakouts. But here's where the intrigue truly begins. Walker wasn't a draft pick, nor a high-profile free agent signing with a massive contract. No, he earned his opportunity by grinding through a tryout, and insiders tell us he dominated against competition with bigger pedigrees. Reports from Halas Hall indicate that Walker's hip fluidity, explosion in short-area drills, and nose for the football left coaches stunned. One defensive assistant was overheard muttering, "Guy's a magnet," after watching Walker break up consecutive passes in one-on-one work. That's the kind of performance that turns a roster exemption into a strategic chess piece. Now, imagine Walker lining up against the likes of Justin Jefferson or Amon-Ra St. Brown, while Khalil Herbert and Deonta Foreman handle the ground game and the offensive line battles to protect Justin Fields. It's the defensive playmakers who will set the tone on third downs and in red zone stands. Walker's addition isn't just depth, it's a potential safety net for a secondary that struggled to close out tight games last season. With veteran butter-smooth coverage from Jaylon Johnson and Kindle Vildor, adding Walker's young legs and ball instincts gives coordinator Alan Williams new matchup options, nickel packages he can trust, blitzes he can unleash, and center field help on deep routes. This isn't simply a numbers game. The Bears are sending a message. Earn your spot, seize every rep, and you'll get your shot, no matter your draft status or hype level. Walker's underdog story perfectly fits the gritty identity Chicago fans crave. Under the neon glow of Soldier Field's lights, a player like Walker, hungry, unheralded, and ready to prove everyone wrong, can ignite a secondary and spark momentum in a division where every turnover matters. And speaking of turnovers, let's talk ball skills. Walker's 4 interceptions at Stephen F. Austin were more than mere statistics. They were game-altering plays. One pick 6 in his junior year forced a momentum swing so significant it got college commentators chanting his name. In the Bears' film room, they love that knack for sudden takeaways because Chicago's defense isn't just asked to contain. It's asked to flip the field and hand the offense short fields in prime scoring position. Expect the coaching staff to unleash Walker early in training camp, peppering him with snaps alongside the starters in red zone drills, press coverage, and special teams. Word is the special teams coaches are already penciling him into punt coverage units, where his agility and tackling technique could turn blocked punts and gunners into hidden advantages. Imagine a rookie free agent tryout, signing, sprinting downfield, delivering hits that jolt opponents' returners into fumbling mistakes. That's the kind of edge the Bears need to climb out of the NFC North basement. Of course, there are hurdles. The jump from FCS competition to the NFL is monumental. Walker will need to master the playbook, adapt to elite route concepts, and prove his tackling in live rep speed. But the same insiders who saw Walker's minicamp breakout believe his football IQ, already praised for savvy pre-snap reads, and his relentless motor give him a real shot at making the 53-man roster. They say he's the type of kid who never misses a team meal, studies film until the lights go out, and lives for every rep on the practice field. So, monsters of the Midway, keep your eyes peeled. Jeremiah Walker's journey from undrafted camp invite to Bears defensive back could be the feel-good story of the preseason. Will he lock down slot receivers? Become your new go-to gadget player in dime packages? Only time and training camp battles will tell. But one thing's certain. This under-the-radar signing just added a new layer of intrigue to Chicago's 2025 revival quest. If you're as fired up as I am, Monsters of the Midway, smash that like button, hit subscribe to Bears News Fan Report, and ring that notification bell right now, because Jeremiah Walker's story is only just beginning, and you'll want to be at the front of every play. From the moment he first broke onto the field at rookie minicamp, Walker made a statement. He's not content merely to occupy a roster spot, he's here to seize it. In this next phase, expect Bears defensive coordinator Alan Williams to dial up creative looks that highlight Walker's talents. Picture Walker lining up in dime packages against high-powered receiving tandems, chasing slot receivers across the middle, and delivering game-changing tackles that flip field position in an instant. Sources tell us the coaching staff has already penciled him into early third-down packages, where his quick hip transitions and willingness to press at the line will be tested against the league's shiftiest route runners. Training camp will be Walker's crucible. He'll battle veteran campers for reps, toe-to-toe with established names and seasoned backups alike. Yet word around Halas Hall is that Walker's football IQ, from his uncanny recognition of formation shifts to his instinctive alignment corrections, gives him an edge most rookies can only dream of. Insiders say he's one of the first players in the building, reviewing coverage assignments on his tablet, then turning around to quiz safeties on their rotate responsibilities. That kind of pre-snap savvy could see him not only crack the 53-man roster but stick on game day active lists. And when the season kicks off, keep an eye on Sunday night's opener. It's rumored Walker will be active in special teams right out of the gate, covering punts and kicks with powerful tackles right at the point of attack. Imagine a rookie undrafted free agent chasing down returners with that football player mentality, breaking down in pursuit with textbook form and enough pop to dislodge the ball. A single forced fumble in Week 1 could instantly turn him into a viral sensation, etching his name into the Bears' narrative as a playmaker from the shadows. But Walker's impact won't be confined to special teams. By mid-season, we could see him rotating in on defensive downs, especially in matchups against spread offenses. Picture Walker shadowing slot receivers in the fourth quarter, his quickness neutralizing crossing routes, and his physicality disrupting receivers at the catch point. In goal line stands, envision him playing near the line of scrimmage, his tackling form shutting down short yardage power backs, preserving valuable red zone stops that tilt momentum in Chicago's favor. We can't forget the leadership element. Despite his rookie status, Walker's work ethic has earned nods from Bears captains. They've reportedly begun handing him the Film Guru nickname, noting his habit of flagging tendencies and sharing insights with teammates in the film room. That kind of culture fit amplifies his on-field contributions, because in today's NFL, the best defenses are built on communication and trust. If Walker can serve as a defensive backfield coach of a sort, identifying shifts and alerting safeties to scheme adjustments in real time, his value skyrockets. Of course, there will be growing pains. NFL receivers run sharper routes, testing, separation, and route tree mastery. Walker will need to refine his backpedal technique, tighten his cushion in man coverage, and master the art of rerouting receivers without committing penalties. But the same sources who saw him dominate one-on-one drills believe his blend of agility and mental acuity will accelerate his learning curve. He's already turned heads by picking up blitz pickup keys and sliding seamlessly into zone drops during live 7-on-7 drills. As the preseason calendar fills out, look for Walker highlights in the Bears' official social channels. The animated GIFs of his diving breakups, the slow-mo clips of his ball hawk interceptions, and the jaw-dropping, toes-in-bounds grabs down the sideline. Those moments won't just excite the fan base, they'll serve notice to opposing offenses. This defense has a new playmaker, and he's not afraid to make you pay for mistakes. Comment below, how many defensive snaps do you think Walker will log in his rookie season? Which veteran do you see him matching up against on that national TV Sunday night opener? Until next time, stay fierce, stay faithful, and, as always, stay Bears.